What's up, guys? How you all doing? I've seen better days, but yeah, doing okay. So, the last Mgtow video I made was that women are now men. Since then, I've hooked up with this girl, another one, and she was, like spiritual. She had a necklace on. She gave me dry needle therapy. I never had that before. Ooh, I'll tell you what. got like really into some tension spots from my bad tooth, so actually need more. But what's interesting is, in the end, one of the things I had to say was, and it's sad really, you know I said to her, no wonder your past boyfriends cheated on you, because your boyfriend is Jesus. You know what I mean? And now we're not talking anymore. I told her to F off, basically, because we made this like 20-minute video on like narcissism. I was bending it towards, I don't think we can change these people. I think that's the inherent state of the monkey. It would take like a quantum leap to get that out of people in general, like generally speaking, to really conquer narcissism, because I think it's connected to soullessness, right? And she said she would see the spirit of narcissism in people. And I said, yeah, well, I think it's the devil and part of the ego, right? And the seven devils we talk about on this channel, right? And it is so hard to conquer, because even these smiles and your facial features, you can tell which of the seven devils you're being. Like, that's when I don't even like going on camera, but I guess I should, because it helps you sort of stay aware of it. But this is through all of us. It's like, when Asmodeus is king because it's lust, even how the Buddhists say all suffering comes from desire. It's the same thing, lust and desire, basically the same thing. And wrath is Satan, pride is Lucifer. That's your pride, that's your wrath. Sloth is Belphegor, and so on. But my point is, like, she was like one of those people, I feel, she was really good with law of attraction. She was actually telling me some things that, the anxious one and the avoidant one, and attracting on those 2 points. I was seeing how I've done that myself. And, I know it's at work, but there's something about trying to gain with law of attraction when you're a TI. It's like you get extra difficulty thrown in. Other people say, oh, law of attraction doesn't work for TIs, but it does. It works for us like anyone. We're always attracting. If you have your own spirit and soul, you've got a point of attraction, right? That we say some people are spiritless humans, and they don't have that in the pineal or in the forehead. No chakra, right? And no higher center either. And the glands also don't work as well. But that's the lower end of it, right? That's called the fake chakra endocrine system thing. Anyway, because that's like where some of them get to that level, and then they're saying third eye is a gland, which is obviously incorrect, right? Third eye is a vortex, like the chakra idea. It's not a gland. You know what I mean? So then you can immediately, some people just take that on and they don't think about their words. That's why we have to really think about what we're saying. But a lot of the time you can even use that as a discernment to see who's an OP. Because, everything's physical for them. This is all that exists. This is existence. This, this little bubble, this universe bubble, this holographic setup here. And, I've seen rendering problems. Like, I don't want to even go into simulation theory, but I always find that, yes, we're like simulating things in relationships with each other a lot, but I find girls really set that up more. The guys don't really set that up. Like, we fall into it. They make you fall in love with them. I've said that before. you know, falling matrix idea, and that, you know, this is secondary feminine matrix. Everybody is born a female first until week 13 testosterone shot, right? And I don't want to talk about testosterone in connection to spirit, you know, your will force and all this. But again, I did make the last Mgtow video, women are now men, and it connects to this. I just realized, because, you know, Christ consciousness, Christ was, you know, a man, the Son of God, right? So it's interesting. And also, you know, like I said, because, you know, it's the age of divine feminine, age of Aquarius and all this, it's not just about them, you know, them and the feminine stuff. It's also going to be, just because that divine word's in front of it, it means, you know, connecting to their higher self, which is, like Carl Jung discovered, you know, the higher anima and animus for a man and a woman is the opposite of the, you know, the lower physical self. So I'm a man. When you go through enlightenment, you become more feminine, which is interesting, and vice versa for women, right? They become more masculine. You know, that's their higher animus, and the man's high anima, or anima and animus, the other way, I forget. But yeah, so that's the idea of it, and, you know, it connects to the Christ consciousness thing. And I said to her, you know, no wonder, you know, the past boyfriends have cheated on you, because you know, your boyfriend is Jesus. Like, you're gonna go there. And look, the point is, for me, for young dudes on my channel, like, don't even get your hopes up. Do it. Go ahead and get your hopes up. Keep doing it. Keep trying. But I can already see the trend of energy, right? So that's all I'm saying. Anyway, you can take it along you with, like, a, you know, a navigation tool. And you know, we were talking about narcissism and stuff, but then women do it so undercover. I think the man at least does it, like, out aloud. And the women do it so undercover, you know what I mean? That it still is the same thing, though, just in a feminine way. So they seem to think that then it's not narcissism. Like, for instance, she just came over, dry needled me and stuff yesterday, and then I said thank you, and I said some stuff like, just, oh, what do you think about a road trip? And I was just saying, just random talk. And then I said, oh yeah, and where's that video that we made on the beach? And she said she deleted it. I'm like, and I just messaged back, you don't respect me. You know what I mean? You didn't even say anything. You just deleted it. Obviously it was like a fairly big file, but should have said something, because she knew that, you know, I really wanted to put that up on the channel. And it was a good talk. I made a good effort in it. And it was actually a good video, so I'm genuinely very disappointed. Can't recreate them all. And yeah, but she didn't say anything, and then sneaks it in like that. It's like, and then, you know, because I said, what the fuck, like, WTF, I was just like, oh, you know, expressing how, you know, how annoying that was, or whatever, you know, like, how much that was frustrating for me. I was like, oh, you deleted it, you know, what the fuck? It's an expression statement, right? I'm not, like, doing profanity, really. All it is, you know, extra expression of exclamation. It's like putting an exclamation mark there, right? It's just, it shows energy. And you know how I always talk about frequency control, and this is where it came in. She goes, yeah, we can create separately or something. I was like, okay, yes, but then she's like, but please be polite. I'm just like, and there's the hive notion. We can create separately, maybe, if you're a good boy. You know what I mean? Women also have so much hive energy, right? So much group energy. That is the feminine energy. Social group energy. You know, it's just weird. I just wanted to say, you know, another reiteration of that similar idea has come along just a few weeks later. I just keep seeing it over and over. I definitely don't remember women being as, you know, harsh and stuff. Obviously that's going to come with the empowerment, right? Anyway, just a quick video on that. I did have more to say, but I'm running out of space, so just going to put that one up there.